We are opening our meeting here at 7, whatever it is.
7:04.
I can't see, clock glaring at me. Gentlemen, have you had a chance to read the meeting minutes from our last meeting?
Yes.
Everybody has, and any discussion?
No, I was not at the last meeting.
Nope, I'm all set.
Okay,
Motion to approve the minutes of it.
Mike's made a motion,
I'll second that.
Joe second. All in favor, guys?
Aye.
Okay, that's passed. So, our next thing, there's no vouchers, no plan
That's correct.
endorsement. I guess we're down to our appointments. Our first appointment is with a Mr. John Paris, 3 James Circle, special permit to convert a single family to a 2-family dwelling. And tonight we need to set this up for a public hearing date. And right now, Steve has said our next good time would be June 19th.
That's correct, Mr. Chairman.
And
That's the earliest we
you
could have it.
are here, and is that work for you people?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, so I guess we can book it.
Okay, would 7:15 be okay for the board
That's
on the
fine.
19th?
Yeah, start it, you
Seven-
know, we're gonna call you in
7:15
around 7:15 and hopefully start right then.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Very good, thank you.
Our next appointment is in regards to Mr. Stephen Gilbert on 19B Tucker Street, request to extend for 2 more years a special permit at 17, 19, and 19B Tucker Street for a multi-family residential development. You had that paperwork, I don't, this was, permit was issued back in 2010, correct?
That's correct, Mr. Chairman.
And it expires August of this year, and they're asking to extend it out for
2 more years, sir.
2 more years. We got here at 3 years.
Correct, and we cannot extend it any more than 2. I notified
Okay.
the applicant,
All right,
and they could not have a 3-year extension.
okay.
The most we can.
Is there a reason why it hasn't been acted on in the last 7 years?
I do have, I believe, Jack, you're here to represent this party. Do you want to talk?
Yeah, I'm Jack Wisniewski, I own Cornerstone Land Consultants. Yeah, I designed this multi-residential, multi-residential, what is it?
Development.
Family.
Multi-family.
Multi-family residential development.
Yeah.
Multi-family residential development.
So, yeah, he got his approval in 2010, and then, of course, it was right in the middle of the economy doing nothing. And so he had it extended during that time period.
Yeah.
And it was for a 2-year period. He wanted to do it more, but of course, you can't do any more than 2 years at a time, so that's why it was 2 years. So then that time period is now up, and now that they paved Tucker Street, Peter Shattuck is saying you really can't dig up Tucker Street to bring in those utilities are up there. And he's not in a big rush to do it anyway right now, because things are just starting to pick up for him, so he's saying, let's extend it a couple more years, see what happens, and he would like to extend it to the time period when the paving issue will be over. But 2 years behind, is the law you'd have, say, 2 years?
No, you've asked for 3, but our regulations
Okay, so
only allow.
I thought I sent you another one that says 2 years, so.
But that's okay.
Okay.
It didn't matter, but I'll put that in the record.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just looking to extend that for 2 more years, and,
So, when is Tucker Street planned on being paved?
it is paved,
Oh, it's been paved.
It's been paved.
And what's the moratorium for a note?
5 years. That's the rule of the Highway Division.
The highway department tries to push that if they pave a road,
They
Don't
want
open
somebody
it up for
digging it
5
up
years.
for 5 years. So they-
Right, because, people come
It's-
in, they'll,
not legal, it's not a town bylaw, it's just there.
No, it's not a town bylaw.
I don't believe it's, no, and I don't think you can do that legally, but maybe I'm wrong.
You know, when they pave it, sure enough, you know, next month after they get through paving, someone wants to put a
Yeah,
gas line,
exactly.
ruin the pavement, you know, and then it's more headache for him because now it starts to deteriorate faster once you cut it up, as well, nice of a job as you're trying to do. So he has a rule of 5 years, it's been that way for a long time.
Mr. Chair, most communities do that.
Yeah.
Most communities
Yeah, they do.
won't allow a cut
Right.
for a particular time period after a complete overhaul of the,
And one was it paved recently?
I believe it was recent, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think about a year or so ago, when they were doing the La Savannah Court there.
I think they did it last year.
So extending this means 2 years from now, they're gonna be back.
Correct.
Probably.
But that is at least a reason to come back. We don't have the authority, Mike, to,
Okay.
according to our bylaw, to extend anything beyond 2.
Right, okay.
Any other questions? We need a motion to either approve it or deny it.
Make a motion to approve the request to extend the special permit at 1719 and 19B Tucker Street for the multifamily residential development.
I'll second it.
Okay, in favor, gentlemen?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, quite welcome. Mr. Chairman, before we go on, and I apologize, can we go back to the public hearing? Can we get a motion and a second on that? I think we should have a motion for that, for the second. We did not,
We did?
Yeah?
no.
Oh, I thought-
No, we did not, no.
We didn't.
My
Oh,
fault, I should have.
we did the minutes, that's right.
Correct, yes, sir.
Okay,
So if we don't, before we go on.
motion to
That was the setting
have
of
the
public
hearing on June 19th, 7:15 for,
3 James Circle, special permit. I second, oh, do you want me to make the motion?
you can make the motion.
I make a motion to set a hearing date of June 19th at 7:15 PM for John Paris at 3 James Circle with special permit to convert single family to a 2-family dwelling.
Second it.
Okay, all in favor then, guys?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
Also, if I may,
That's
this Julia here, next appointment, she's brought us, made special cookies for us.
I read the board, eh?
Mike, we're easy on this one.
Feel free to,
For a covenant
like
release.
a cookie or
Good,
something.
I haven't eaten dinner yet. That's
what I do. When I used to go to the
mine.
conservation meeting, sometimes I'd get there and I hadn't eaten yet, and I'd be sitting there starving. going,
Already, so,
I need all of
Give
it
me
now, that's the
a
problem.
penny of me and bring me some food.
okay. And you're next.
Okay, I'll make this quick. In 1962, there was a conditional approval for Pepperell Pines. They went ahead and they put on a Form E certificate of performance for all the lots on Shawnee, but they never put any certificate of approval for me for the lots on Pine. And I had a talk with several people way back, and even Ned, when I spoke to him, said, "Oh, Pine's a public road now." And I said, "No, Pine isn't a public road. They haven't accepted it yet, so I still need the release for these 2 lots because it doesn't go away once you put these conditional approvals online." So there was a lot 239 and 240 were converted to condominiums, and they were sold 3 years ago. And it came up as a title issue, and I need the release for those 2 lots. That's why I'm here today, and I prepared a Form J certificate of performance and release for you to review, and I did already send it to your attorney for his review, and he has approved it.
We do have correspondence here in regards from Ned Richardson, town attorney, that says this is all ecstatic with him that we just do it.
Right.
So, do we need to do a motion? or just-
Yes, sir. Yeah, your motion.
Why don't you make a motion, Joe, that we're gonna release the
Oh.
covenants for those?
I'll make a motion to release the covenant at 27 Pine Street for lots 239 and 240.
Second.
Okay. I don't think there's really any major discussion. Let's get it done. All in favor?
Aye.
And
Steve, do you have the, like a master copy we'll be signing?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we can do that at the close of the meeting. Julia will notarize your three signatures, and she'll be able to record it. She's in a bit of a hurry.
you've got them there to sign?
It's right here, Mr. Chairman.
We can do that now because there's not
And
much
you-
else for us
and
to
you will
do.
notarize?
I will notarize.
Do you want to do it after, adjourn the meeting, or you want to do it now, Mr. Chairman? Or sign it now?
I think we could do it now.
Okay.
We don't have that much after. And,
I just,
she is gonna-
I,
Before the cookies?
She's gonna leave.
Yeah, yeah. We spoke to her before the meeting.
I do need to see identification because I don't know you.
well, you're gonna, it's your unlucky night because I don't usually bring my wallet to these meetings. I plan on getting in and out of
Are you
here.
in relation to Maureen
You don't need
Lonergan?
to show it to us.
No?
Ah.
From where?
Well, she lives at Concord Crossing in Billerica by me, and we're both on
Mhm.
trustees on the
Okay.
board.
No,
She's
no.
very nice. I like her a lot.
Distantly.
Thank you.
I don't have any ID with me.
Okay, can you vouch for him?
I can.
All right, that will work.
I didn't plan on.
Who you again?
Huh?
And then, what first page did you want? That's to you.
Does someone have the first page?
I have one there.
Okay, perfect. I will record it. Thank you very much, Sean.
Can I,
You want me to?
once you do your signature, I'm going to make a copy for myself.
Absolutely.
And
It's
then-
okay, I'm not in any rush, so
Yeah,
finish
and-
your meeting, we can do it after.
Okay.
Okay. There's nothing else special, other than I do want to talk about under any other, do you have anything else, Steve?
No, sir.
Is that, gentlemen, normally this time of year, we do changing the appointments of the officers of the planning board. It's not on our agenda to do any elections tonight. Normally for a chairman and a clerk, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
What I wanted to discuss is come up with names or nominations, and that our next meeting, we'll have it on agenda, that we will, do in the elections and changing of the guard, say. And Mike, normally, if we're gonna change, I always think the planning board has is, like somebody next in line, with seniority or that's been, now, you would be the next one after me. Rick is not here tonight. Rick is our senior member, and he has, I think, been a chairman and been many other posts in his tenure that he's been on here, and whether he want to do it again. So I did, Chuck has been in communications about this and wants to, and he has voiced that he'd like to be chairman. So we do have one person there for it, but, and I think, again, myself, I'd be either nominating you or Rick, myself personally, and from there. It's something to think about. We don't have to, we can't really do anything on that in regards to tonight, but next meeting, we will have it on the agenda to do that, which is part of the planning board rules. Okay?
Okay, I understand that, that though I'm still a rookie, I'm probably the senior rookie on the planning board. And with Rick being really the senior guy who's been around for,
Yeah.
you and Rick have been around for a while. So
Well, Rick did
personally, I
one.
feel much more comfortable with Rick as chairman.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to fill in as the clerk if
Yep.
we need to have somebody for the clerk position.
And if Rick didn't want to, would you want to take on, give it a try, or what?
I don't know that I feel that comfortable yet
Okay.
with taking on the chairmanship.
I mean, we'll go on with it, and hopefully Rick will be at our next meeting. We never heard from him one way or the other here, why he isn't here tonight, so, other than Chuck did, that he could make it tonight. And, so that'll be on for our next meeting. And I don't need to do it again and so forth, but I will if it has to be. But Chuck has mentioned, I know he's only been on for a year, that's why it was, you
Yeah,
know,
but I've been a year and a half.
you've been a couple of years, it would be going on anyway, so. Anyway, so that's what we'll be on our, and I just wanted to throw that out. We got, you guys, and we'll work on that our next meeting,
22nd. May 22nd.
May
May
22nd.
22nd.
Correct.
All right?
Alrighty.
And, do we have any other business?
That's all, Mr. Chairman.
You sure there's nothing else?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
mean, we're pretty early.
Pretty sure.
Well, I don't know if this is for discussion at the meeting or after the meeting, but about Al, we were talking about getting together for
Al Patton?
Al Patno. We
Yeah.
want for everybody to be here, so we can maybe set a time and date.
Yeah, we sort of, he never did it, was able to make a last meeting
Yeah, I
because
know.
what happened, we had to cancel that meeting or?
I think we canceled one, that's correct.
Right,
Yeah,
so his last meeting, something happened that,
Right, we had,
and then, so,
we had town meeting, Mr. Chairman.
something like
Yeah.
that came up.
Right.
So he never made it for that. Yeah, usually we can, a letter of recognition or anything like that, to him, or try to ask him to come to the next meeting. You got any suggestions?
No, I just thought maybe, the group, we'd go someplace like we did for Sue.
Okay.
It's,
Um,
find a place and go out.
I need to
like,
call him about something anyways, discuss some other type of business. You want me to check with him?
We
I'll-
didn't get our last jabs at him either.
Yeah,
so I mean,
right.
I mean,
I'll
I don't wanna
do
pass
that
him
because
down.
another thing the planning board has to do now is we need to see if we can't come up with another associate member. See, and Joe doesn't want to be that.
Don't
Did
mess
you-
those up.
Be a
We
real
finally got one.
He wants to be a real member.
We
So-
can certainly do that,
So
Mr. Chairman.
I wonder if Al would want to, put his hand up and be our associate. So I was,
It's always possible.
that was one of the things I was gonna throw out at him, and I had some other things I needed to just talk to him about, so I'll check with him, all right?
Okay.
And see if we can get together. I know he's a busy guy this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
Sports with his children and stuff, I believe he does a lot of that, and in his business, it's that time of year for guys like him and us that work out in the dirt. So, nothing else, I guess we can have a motion and adjourn. Go home.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Are you folks here? Had anything
All
to
set.
You're all set.
take it?
All set? Nobody from the audience? You're all set, Julia?
All set.
Okay.
Making a motion. I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor? Meeting is over.
Great.